Hello everybody, how is it going? And welcome to the stream. Today we are playing some Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, sorry. It has been a while since we've played some Planet Zoo, and that's just been my fault. Just timing kept getting messed up. I've been having a little bit of trouble with motivation for Planet Zoo, so it has been a little bit kind of on the back burner. We're still working on the Australia zone, so I'm hoping we can get a bunch of stuff done today. Unfortunately, this might be our last stream of the summer. Classes for me start this coming Monday, the 22nd, and I'm not quite sure how often we're going to be streaming. It might end up only being once a week, and I'm not quite sure if we're going to be doing Planet Zoo or City Skylines on those streams. But until I figure it out, we're just going to play some Planet Zoo. I will post all that on my Twitter when I get that all sorted out and figured out. Because I kind of just want to wait to see sort of how heavy the classes are and how heavy the workload is, and seeing like how realistic getting home and starting a stream an hour after classes is and stuff like that. So when I figure all that out, like I said, I'll post it on Twitter, and I'll post like a big fall semester streaming schedule post or something like that. But baby here seems very tired. Don't you seem tired? The little baby? You want to go sleepy? I'm going to put her in her little bed for now while my game is loading up. 1 second. There we go. Sweet baby. She's actually quite sweaty. So in our last live stream, we built our koala habitat, and I actually think it came out really cool. We decided to do sort of like this indoor thing, and I really like the way it came out. I really like the views you can get when you're in there. So today we're either going to be building the cassowaries. We have cassowaries, we have saltwater crocodiles, we have the platypus, and we also have the just main entrance. So let's go see. Let's switch over to the gaming tab, and we can get a look at what we have going on. So here is the koala habitat. Just give my game a second. It takes a second to kind of get all of the FPS sorted out when it loads in all of the things. So this is what we built in the last live stream. I love how it kind of changes, because we were starting to get to a really repetitive state with our habitats. So we're adding in this more round and indoor habitat. It definitely Oh, your mic sounds very good. Thank you for letting me know. So I really like the way that this looks. We do have all this space. I kind of worked on some paths and stuff. So here is where the cassowaries need to go. Here is where I think we said saltwater crocodiles are going to go, and then this was platypus. I believe that is what we decided. And then this is where our sort of main entrance building is going to be. Hi, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't want to go lay down? You want to come here? Come on. You want to come sit with me? You want to come watch us play some Planet Zoo? Here, you can sit right here. You can sit right there. Is that not what you want? She was like sitting down there and looking at me, so I thought that she might want to sit in my lap. I think she just wants to look out the window. So, like I said, this is the main entrance. I don't think I want to do the main entrance today. Maybe we can just sort of work in this area. I don't think we're going to actually build the main entrance. I think I'm just going to kind of block out where it's going to be. And then maybe we can start on the cassowary habitat. And I think I also want to do like a restaurant or something over here. I don't think the cassowaries are going to take too long, so we should be able to just kind of knock that out. And then, yeah, like I said, I kind of want this to be like a restaurant in here. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do over here, but I'll figure that out. Let's take a look at sort of, where do I need to go? I want to look at like a heat map of like our food and stuff. What is that? Why is it red? Animal welfare is low. Are you trapped in this box? Yes. I'm so sorry about that. But I want to look at the map and see sort of where our food and stuff is all sorted out. So that's habitat, that's temperature, water, power, buildings, maybe? All facilities, guest facilities. So this is what we have for guest facilities. I think we have, is that a restaurant? Yes. So we have one restaurant there, one restaurant there, one restaurant there, restaurant up there. I wish I could sort this a little bit better. I want to see like bathrooms and stuff, but I think what we need over here is just in general guest facilities, because we don't really have anything. We have a bathroom over here, some vendings over here. I think these are gift shops, bathrooms, and then some food. So yeah, we can definitely go with some food over here. So yeah. Let's see. So this is where the cassowaries are gonna go. Let's take a look at the cassowaries in the Zoopedia. Hey, stay away from that candle. Get over here. Come on. Here. There you go. Good girl. Sorry, I have a candle lit. I don't want her to go near it. So let's go look at the cassowaries. Here, play with this. Cassowary. What is it called? I guess it has a different front. Cassowary. Okay, I'll just type it in. Oh, the southern cassowary. Okay, so there's the cassowary. Come here. Hang out with me for a second. And the southern cassowary, their natural habitat is tropical. Okay, that's very good. How many can we fit in here? One male and one female. Okay, so that's probably going to be a pretty small habitat. So if you have 2 adults, we need about 5,300 square feet. They're going to want grade 2 as well as a 6-foot height boundary. Here, you want to take the baby?
Oh, this baby, not the baby.
The baby. Baby's sweaty.
Sweaty?
You feel it in her armpits? Her armpits are all sweaty. So let's do like a, we'll do 5,400 square feet since we're going to add a lot of plants and stuff. And then 6 feet. That is quite the height. So maybe what we'll do, here's an idea. I'm going to go into some terrain tools. I want to try and lower this down, but I don't want to do just a sort of squared out area. Let's try. Oh, I was confused. I was like, why are they screaming? Let's push this down just a smidge. Like there. And let's check if that is about a good 6 feet. So what was it exactly that they needed? 594. Okay. Barriers. Let's plop this down right there. And we're going to lower this down to 594, which is there. So it could do with being a little lower. So let me lower that just a smidge more. No, I need terrain, not. So we're going to go down like that much. That should be good. Let's go check barriers. Okay, let's see. Yes, so that's a good height. What I think we're going to do is kind of pull this terrain. I think we're going to pull it like this way, kind of along the path. Let me do that and maybe do a little bit over here. Maybe something like that. Looks a little bit phallic. Okay, let me trace this out with a barrier and see what our size is looking at. So I'm gonna grab this one. Let's start here. I'm just gonna draw a really rough sort of outline. We don't need snapping on for right now. We're just gonna kind of see just about how big this space is. I think we might be able to sort of squeeze it in a little bit more. I'm gonna do like this, and then like this. I think we might be able to do this sort of more in this way. We'll probably have their little housey piece back here or something, their little night house. Let's connect that up. There we go. And then I'm just gonna throw in a habitat gate over here just so we can get an idea how big this is. Yeah, so this is still too big. This is about twice as big as it needs to be for just 2 cassowaries. So, okay. Let's pull in, let's get rid of this. I think what we'll do is sort of pull in this side a little bit more. So I'm gonna go from here, go out to like there. We'll have this sort of come around a little more. Like that. And just try and connect this up. There we go. And let's just throw a gate on there really quick so we can get an idea. Okay, is that size better? Yeah, I think that's a little bit better, a little closer. It's small, but I think that's okay having the cassowaries having a small habitat. And I think what we'll do is we'll end up just being able to use this sort of as like, we can just kind of put some plants and stuff to just sort of round out the zoo. What I think is we'll do their night house right here to kind of help cap off this side. And then this will sort of be their run or whatever. Can they swim? Can they go in water? They don't have a requirement. But I would assume that they can, yeah, kind of go in water. So I think what we'll do is sort of a little river. So let me grab the terrain. Here, and I'm gonna do sort of like a little river along the back, I think. Really little. See if we can get that. Will that fill up with water? Yeah, and I think that's good. So I'm just gonna like do a little river sort of up to, do it up to here. I'm gonna do like a little pond here. Maybe we need to lower it just a little bit more. Hi, baby. Look, she's playing with the mouse. She sees it on the screen. Look at this one. Look. Look, what's that? I gotta move the camera so you can see this. What's that? Look. No, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. Here, look. She's so cute. Come here, little baby. Come on, little baby. I have to build a cassowary habitat. You say anything to the gift? Yeah. Wanna say hello? She's so cute. Little face. Okay, baby. Alright. So, like I said, I need to lower this down just a smidge. So what I think I'm gonna do... Or do we think that that's actually okay? Yeah, let's leave that. What I'm gonna do is go into barriers. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna kind of move that to the other side of the river. I'm gonna do rock work up there. There we go. And that should be fine there. I'm just gonna pull the terrain basically up to the side of that river a little closer. So let me make this bigger. Like that. And I'm gonna do like rocky stuff over here. Okay. And then we're gonna have their night house, which is going to sort of be right there and there, which we can go grab. We need to grab our building set here. Let me duplicate that. We'll bring it over here. We just need to line this up. Up down here. Where is the door? So let me line this up. Actually, she does only have a few little baby teeth. Okay, let's line this door frame up. Because this is where I'm going to have the door to enter the habitat. And then I'm going to have the night house sort of off on its own. Because there's only 2 of them in here. They don't need that much space. Let's scoot this in a little more. Do it like right there. There we go. Oops. Now we can edit this building. And I'm going to grab everything and move it. We can just move it like over here for now. And then we're just going to build this night house really quickly. Grab that. That should go right there. And then, so I want their night house sort of over here. I think what I'm going to do is grab these. I'm going to put these over here, and this is how they will go in and out of the night house. Then this is going to be staff area. We'll put a wall here. So this is basically just gonna be like a little hallway for them to get into. And then I think their little night area will just be this. Like that. Which these last 2 I'm gonna actually replace with our plain wall. So this is gonna go there and there. So how are we gonna get staff in? That's what we need to figure out. So we'll probably have them walk up and like do like a hallway thing here. And then that way we can put some, like maybe 3 or so facilities there. So I'm gonna draw, because we'll put a keeper's hut there. And then I'm not sure, but I think this is just gonna continue this way. We'll have like a little square like that. Then we need a door. And that is going to go here. There we go. So that's their little night house. And then I think we'll put like a keeper's hut in here. And maybe, let me get rid of blueprints for now. So yeah, we're going to put a keeper's hut in here. We'll also put a trade center. There, and that terrain is messed up, so I'm just going to leave that. And then for path, we can just align to grid. Let's grab this one. Actually, no, deselect that. Let's align to this grid. We need our indoor path, which is it this one? I believe that is our indoor path. And then our outdoor path is this. Yeah, we're gonna basically have staff go up there. Okay, so deselect this. Let's make sure we have snapping on. Try and snap this. There we go, so they can get into there. And then this piece, let me do flattened terrain malfunction. Okay. Okay, let's try that. Terrain too uneven. Okay, flatten terrain. Still too uneven. Is it because of this? Let's move that over there until we can sort this out. Terrain modification failed. But I don't understand what the problem is. You should be able to flatten that terrain. I guess I'll flatten it myself. Let's try that. Oh, the barrier is there. Let me undo all this. Okay, it's that barrier. It's right there? Yes, it is. Okay. So let's go in here and adjust this barrier. We're gonna readjust all of that. I'm gonna start by putting a barrier in right here. And this is where the door is gonna need to go. So it's gonna go there, and then I'm gonna have this pretty much go back to there, although they shouldn't be able to come out here, so because of this hill. Let's just do that. We'll come around here into this building, and then I think we'll connect up to there. And then we can grab this barrier and delete that. Okay, and then over here, yeah, let's have it just go like that. And that actually, let me undo that really quick so I can place the path. Terrain modification failed. There we go. And I want this to come into this piece here. So I'm going to, maybe we'll need to, I just want to do like a small little staircase. there. I don't think it's going to allow me to do it, but try and get this to go up. Okay. It's like I want this path to stay there. I just want this little piece to go down. Okay, let me try and push this out of the way a little bit. Maybe if I get rid of that, we do something like that. Of course, this is gotta be deleted. Let's do something like that. Let me smooth this out. Oh, do I have flattened terrain on? Well, that changes a lot. So this needs to go to this height. So we'll go there. That will connect up to that and that. So we just get sort of this little bridge here. And then this, change elevation height. Too small. Oh my goodness, holy crap. Hello. Welcome. Raid. Oh my goodness. Welcome everybody. Welcome. My gosh. Party of 6. Awesome. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my zoo. So this is Reginald State Zoo, and this is the Australia part of our zoo, and we are working on a cassowary exhibit right now. I'm just trying to get this path to work, which we all know how that works. So oh my god, thank you for the follow. Now I kind of, based on your name, I kind of want to show you my cat. Because doesn't it look like you guys like cats? Love the emotes. Oh yeah, that's you, yeah. Where's the baby?
She's in her house.
Baby, come say hello to the raiders. She's like, God damn, I just want to sleep. Love cats. Yeah, hi baby. Come say hello. Waking the baby. Hi. Say hello to everybody. Nope, nope, nope. That's my water. That's my water. Here. Look. Hello. Say hi, sleepy baby. The big belly. Look at that belly. You got a nice full belly. This is Fig, our wee little baby. Newest addition to the family. You want to say hi? Have anything important to say? She's sleepy. We just pulled her out of her little cage. Hi. Okay, I'll let you go back. Here you go. She's sleepy. Yeah, she's our newest addition to our family. We just took her in, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago now?
Yeah,
2 weeks ago. She was a stray, and I was like, no way. So we took her in. It's been a bit of an adjustment period. I already have 2 cats. One of them has pretty much went straight full Big Brother on her, so that's not a problem. My older cat, she's 7. She's not a big fan of the baby, so we have to constantly move them around, basically, so that we make sure they don't ever come in contact with each other. So it is very stressful. But we love our new little baby. She's so sweet. But yeah, okay, so I'm building a cassowary habitat, and I'm going to turn off snapping. I think that works. So the staff can go down there. Actually, I'm going to upgrade this to a staff path. So this is Reginald State Zoo. I can show you sort of a quick overview. This is what we're working with. This area over here that is all completed is the North America area, and then all this that we're sort of working on right now is Australia. And this over here is sort of a park entrance area, and this is our cassowary exhibit. This is the dingoes. This is the kangaroos. This is the dholes, and the kangaroo or the koalas are over here inside this building here. I think that's everybody. Yes. And then we're just going to squeeze the cassowary over here. They're small. They don't like a lot of space. So we're just going to kind of put them in this cute little habitat for them that's kind of over here and quiet. This area over here is sort of like this back path to get people through. This is sort of the main path here to get into the North America area, and I guess also over here. But this is sort of like a back path, so I knew it would be kind of quiet, not as traveled. So they'll have like a nice quiet area in the zoo. And I think that is pretty much done for this building. I think we just need to attach these up like that, and then that is attached up there. This is sort of their night house. They shouldn't really get too many views in there. People can look straight in from here, but maybe what we can do, it's actually really hard to move these buildings around because I kind of did what is it called? A wall set. So it's mostly just copying and pasting. Let me move this over here. We can just delete that actually. So I'm thinking about moving the door to the other side because then we can cover it with a lot more foliage on that side. So let me just delete all that. I'll just replace them. So you said started playing Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster very recently, so you don't really know how to make stuff look realistic and make stuff blend together. Oh, and thank you for saying my zoo looks nice. So yeah, it's really difficult, honestly, to make things blend. I think that's probably one of the most difficult things. I actually sat down for a while and sort of sorted out the animals to try and figure out the best way to blend them. What I usually do when I'm blending zones is I have some sort of a building like this one, which is sort of this general, excuse me, I got through the trees, learning facility with tons of animals in them. And that way it's sort of like a large separation here, and you can do that straight line of now on this side of the building it's one, and on the other side of the building it's another. That kind of helps that blending, as well as having animals that are close to that blend assistance be sort of the same biome. So like all of these animals here are grassland. They all have grassland in common. So because of that, I can use like a common foliage to sort of help blend that out. And then like over here on this mountain, we're going to eventually do an Indo-Malaysia and East Asia up on this mountain. So the koalas and the cassowaries are over here since they are more tropical and they have a lot more foliage in them. And then over here by this lake, we're going to do the aquatic animals. So I put the saltwater crocodiles and platypus here so that similar biomes are near each other and it helps the blending a lot better. And then over here in this sort of middle area is going to be the safari. Just straight desert kind of area. What's she doing? Beating you up? She bit you?
She was playing with me. Oh my god. Sharp, tiny teeth.
Sharp, tiny teeth, yes. Okay, so now we have this like this. I want to move our
No wonder Reggie gets mad.
wall set. I mean our wall, what is this called? Arch over here. So that way we can put like a bunch of foliage right there and they don't really get seen in there. And then over here will just be this wall. Oh, that's what I was seeing. There's a little ant on there. Yeah, so we'll do that. So that way they can get some nice, we want to make sure they're not getting looked at too much because they are, I think, a little shy. I do think they're sort of shy animals. Let's see. So guests can't enter the habitat, but they are confident around animals. I mean, around humans. So that's fine. So they won't really mind being seen in there, but we do want to give them some space to sort of get away from that. So I'm going to go in here. We're going to edit this building. Let's give them their habitat beds and stuff. So we're going to filter this by cassowary. Southern cassowary. So we had to go all the way down to the S's. There we go. And I'm going to turn off blueprints. Okay, let's go to shelter. Let's grab them a couple beds. There's only gonna be 2 of them, so maybe we only need to put like this one large bed, like that. And then food and water. What do they use for food? They use these small feeding bowls. Can we put this little feeding bowl in, like over here? We can. And their water bowl. Can we put this? We usually can't really put this. Oh, we can. Sometimes the barrier is really annoying. So I'm going to squeeze that in right there. So this is where they will come to get clean food and water and sleep if they need to. That is actually floating. So let's actually try and scoot this building down. Oh, it's all the way over here. I'm going to scoot it down just a smidge. What? Yeah, we're just going to scoot it down just a smidge. Like that. So everything is still connected. Looks like we're still floating a little bit. I'm not quite sure. It looks like the light is just going through, but that's okay. So that's their night house. We have keeper's hut and stuff, entrance there, the water there, and we're gonna put in what is it called? Enrichment items after we place some things. Is there any large enrichment items? We do have this forge box feeder. That is quite large. Probably want to fit it in like over here. So why can't we play this? Obstructed, and it's probably because of this food bowl, is it? If I move this food bowl, can I then place this forager over here? Yes. Okay. So I think I want to try and put the forager over here, sort of, because I feel like they're going to spend a lot of time in there. So we'll get a lot of good views for the guests. So let me grab this building and move that out of the way for now. I think we're gonna push the habitat out to this little curve here. We will have to move the barriers. But that way we can put the forager sort of... Let me try and get this... Oh, this isn't connected. Okay, so this can come up here. And then it's gonna connect there. And then I'm gonna get rid of these 2, and we're gonna have this go around like that. Really rough, but it's okay. Yeah, we'll just do that. So now we have this sort of area over here for people to look into, and I think that's still fine. I do think this habitat is still way too big. Let's put in the habitat door and see. She's playing with that little toy. Let's put in the habitat door and see if this habitat is too big now. I'm going to use the glass door. I like using the glass one. So I'm going to tuck that in right there. We only needed 54,000 and now we have 10,000. So this habitat is about twice as big as it needs to be, but we are going to do some foliage, so that will cut that down a significant amount, because they won't be able to walk into the foliage. What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there, sweet baby?
She's biting everything.
Yeah, I know, she's really hyper right now. Okay. What are we doing for time? Okay. Just want to make sure I'm making good progress. So let's go in and grab that forager. And I want to put this over here. I think this is a good spot for it. I can kind of put some foliage around it. Maybe some rocks and stuff. So it's kind of like this nice spot that people can come and watch the cassowaries eat the stuff in there. And the rest of these we'll put in when we're done. So now we need to do rock work. This is probably going to be the most boring part, but the most necessary. So let's go. Actually, I think I have some already pre-done rocks. What is their habitat? It's Oceania. Is it just tropical? Yeah, so it's just tropical. We actually have some tropical rocks sort of pre-built over here. Is that tropical? Yes. So we might be able to grab some of these. This is a massive little cave there. I don't think we need that big of a cave. I might grab this one. It's a very small cave. Let me grab this one. And I think we're also going to squeeze in some temperate rocks, since that is where our zoo is. So I'm just going to kind of plop this here. And this can sort of function as like where the river goes, I guess. I kind of like that tree there. I'm going to select all these rocks, not that building, please. I'm going to put them all in a building together so that we can edit it. And what we can basically do is just like come back here and grab some of these rocks. And we can basically just use these as walls. So we'll do that. There we go. Sort of like that. It's like a nice big back wall. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go back over here and grab some deciduous or temperate, which is, where's our temperate? Temperate is here. We ended up actually grabbing a lot of those rocks for some other habitats without duplicating them. I'm gonna just kind of grab this corner here. Just want like that. Yeah, let's just grab that. And we can add it to this building here. Sink that down. Yep, something like that. And then let's blend this out in the back. Okay, now I can grab all this. We don't want that building. Is that it? Yes, so let's add all that together. Nice. See, easy, simple rock work. That's how it's done. Now we have a nice, beautiful rock wall back there. I really like the way that looks. I think we can be fine with not blending that too harshly. I think what I'll do, let's grab some rocks here. What is she doing? We'll put these over here. Let me rotate them. Yeah, so we can kind of get that little pocket in there. I think I'm just going to kind of pull this in like that. I don't mind that it intersects with the building because we'll just do like a little roof and it should all be fine. But I like that there. I think what we'll do is let's go into our barriers. I want to grab these ones and see if we can make them a chain link fence. We can't. We need to move them, I think, this way a little bit. I think this piece needs to come in a little bit. I want to make them chain link fence. There we go. Just raise it a little bit. Maybe just lower this side. Yeah, let's do that. See how close we can get this. There we go. Just sort of serves as like a boundary there so they can't get through, but it's not super overbearing. There we go. And now we just need to do a little rock work, maybe sort of on this lip here. For most of these habitats, we use like these really cool sort of barriers there, and I think I want to do that again. So I'm going to duplicate this and see how we can incorporate this. Because this really did make the wall a lot easier. So I'm going to kind of rise this up. I think that is where that needs to be. Yes, that's exactly where that needs to be. And then we need to sort of squish it in there so it covers all the path. Yes, that works. Oops, and we just need to go into the building now and edit it. And I'm going to get rid of this whole edge here. And I'm just gonna scoot this in like that. And let's grab these pieces, and basically we're just going to sort of duplicate them over and see if we can fill in these spaces and make it look pretty organic. Something like that. I'm not going to focus on the fences too much. We can fix the fences. I'm mostly going to focus on sort of the wall itself. So we'll do that. And I think we'll just do that section there. Or maybe I'll try and squeeze in just a little bit more. Let me do... Oh, let me see if I can put maybe another one in over here. Like that. There we go. And I think we'll finish that off there. And we just need to fix some of these gates, which we can just kind of pull it in. Can I get a better... Yeah, we'll just pull it in like that. And that's fine. And I think we'll just do rocks around this edge. I think that looks fine. So they'll have all this walking space. We're going to do some foliage sort of back in here. Okay, let me grab a few more rocks. Which, are we still in this group? We are. I'm going to grab these lower rocks. Way too many. Way too many. Let me just grab a couple. That should be fine. And I'm going to try and squeeze these in here. I'm actually grabbing way too many. So let me try and grab like just these top rocks. Here we go. And we're just going to squeeze them into here. Squeeze those in like that. I'm going to grab all these ones. There we go. We'll do that. This one, let's rotate it off the path. There we go. And then we should be able just to duplicate this sort of rotation. Let's do that. Squeeze that into here. I want to try and grab whatever rock that is. Try and rotate that. Yes, just like that. Squeeze some rocks in over here. Let's grab this one. So we'll just fill in this shape there. Let me squeeze this rock in right there. And this needs to come off the road. There we go. So it's just sort of like a little archway. I think it's fine. I don't think we need to put a fence there. I think it should be okay. Over here, maybe we should just continue the rocks over here. Yes, I'm just going to sink these in a whole bunch though. Because I kind of want, yeah, something like that. Let's do that, and then I'm going to duplicate some of these rocks. Oops. Do something like that. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is grab all these ones I feel like are a little too tall. Oh, dang it. This one, these ones, this one, these ones. Let's move them down just a little bit. Yeah. Something like that. Just so the guests can see in there a little better. I think that looks pretty good. What I think I want to do is grab most of this. I'm gonna try and scoot it back a little bit. Yeah. Let's do that, just so it doesn't feel super cramped. I'll paint that to look like rock. Let's change the time of day just because it's getting a little hard to see. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be hard to see no matter what. Okay, that's fine. And now we're just gonna do some foliage, which let's go into nature. We're gonna filter this by Oceania Tropical. And we're gonna go into plants. Let's turn off the blueprints. Okay, what do we have? We have some palm trees. So let's start with some low-lying shrub, and then we'll go up to the trees. So for some low-lying shrub, we have these custard trees. I'll throw a few of these in, sort of fill in some of these gaps. I don't know if they'll be able to go in there. Maybe we'll do that one over here. Some foliage over here. We do need to move this back in here. There we go. Okay, so we do those custard trees. What are these? Mangroves. I don't think we're going to be using mangroves. In this one, I'm going to place a few of these flowers. Just kind of place them around. Like that. Okay. We have these ferns. Oh, I love these. So let's put these in around the place. They're very cute. I love ferns. We have these agave plants. Are these agave plants? I don't know why I said that. They're century plants is what they're called. I'm gonna throw some of those in. Mostly over here we kind of want some low-lying shrub so the guests can actually see. We're not really gonna put too many like trees and stuff except for sort of back here. So let's do that. I'm actually gonna grab this pink flower again, put some of it in there, some small ferns, and then we have these Australian ferns, which we're gonna throw a bunch of these in. Throw some of these small ones in, and then I'll grab some of the larger ones. Just throw a couple in like that. Then let's grab these ones that are a little bit taller. Maybe this tall one for here. And this really big one. Let's put this really big one, just put it like there. Okay, so now we have palms. We have the banana palm, coconut palm, mangroves. We have these foxtail. Ooh, let's put in these. Let's put a couple of these in. Yeah, we have these foxtail. Let's put a couple of these foxtail in. Just like that. I think we'll squeeze this one sort of back there. Yeah, and I think we'll put another one up here. Sort of squeeze it into this. Maybe we'll flower this up a little bit. Do we have any other trees? These eucalyptus trees are quite large. I don't know if we're going to use much of those. We might put one sort of back here just to sort of help block that zone out a little bit. I do want to put some of those vines on these trees. Let me turn on align to surface. Let me see. Okay, so they're very small. I want to put some like on here. I think they're very cool. Okay, and then we have this tree. Let's put in some of these tree ferns. Let's turn off align to surface for now. Let's put a couple of these in Maybe we'll put some in like here and stuff. Yes. There we go. So I think that works. I think I want to move this one sort of like closer in like that. So they should be able to walk there. Okay, so now what I think is these animals are very wetland animals. Like if we look at the Zoopedia, can we see what they used? So we have grass, reeds, stuff like that. So let me go to here. Do we have any reeds in? I don't think we have. They gave us any reeds in this. It's kind of silly. I don't know why they would have reeds in that picture and then no reeds on this. And then they also had sort of elephant grass. We can use some of these. We lower these down into the water a little bit. Do something like that. Just gonna kind of line these along the back here. I think that looks pretty cool. Maybe we'll put a couple over here. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome, right? Can we do any terrain editing here? Or is this sort of... Oops. I think that's as far back as that's going, but that's okay. Let me just flatten out this area for them. Okay, now we can throw them in here and see if there's anything we need to adjust. So let's go buy our cassowaries. We only can get two, a male and a female. So let's try and get some really nice ones. Okay, here's what we have. This is our female. Let's get this one. She's not that big, but her longevity is better. And then our male, we're gonna do this one. So let's go grab them. Animal trading, please. There. We're gonna grab them and send them to the zoo. There we go, our cassowary habitat. And they're gonna get brought in. We're gonna need to add this to the work zone so I can play the game. That way we can get them put in there. But let's go to the staff zone. We wanna make sure this is all put in to our Australia zone. So I'm gonna shift click all that. There we go. There we go. And we should see them come running to put those animals in here. But this is going to be our cassowary. Oh, it's stuck. My mouse is stuck. Okay. Alright, so we should see them coming by shortly. Why are we stuck? I can't move. I can't rotate right. My camera does this sometimes. There we go. Do we see them coming with our animals? There they come. You can see them right there. That's one of them. I think our second one is right there. Hello, welcome. Come drop our cassowary off. Oh, actually, wow. Okay, they're much bigger than I thought they were going to be. For some reason, I thought they were going to be like turkeys, like kind of small. How do you feel about this habitat? Enrichment is a little low. Yeah, we're going to get that up. But is the habitat okay? Yeah, they seem to not mind it. I think that is okay. Let's check traversability. Habitat traversability. Can they get around to all these areas? Yes, so they can get over in there. Walk around over here. They can hang out all in this shrubbery, which is good to know. They can come around over here, and they can get into this cave, which is good. So they get a little bit of shade and coverage in there. So cool, nice, lots of area for them to walk around. Can we actually see? Oh, I turned off the requirement, but that's okay. So there are cassowaries. So that way the way of doing this habitat like this, where it's really narrow and long, ensures that the guests can get a good view of them at anywhere pretty much in the habitat. So that's what's good about that. Is there another habitat that we did like that, right? We did it sort of long. I can't remember which one we did like that. These ones are all sort of just big in general. The wolf habitat is kind of long like that. I guess the crocodile one kind of comes along like this. I don't know. I like this. It's kind of small. It's kind of cute, tucked away. I think what we'll do is put some trees. So these are North America trees. Let me grab a few of them. Something like, let's do like that. Kind of plop these in. What are they obstructed by? Oh, they're not actually in the zoo. I'm gonna put these in here. So we can kind of fade this off, and then we can transition into sort of our more Australian trees, which are back here. So I'm gonna grab these. Fill this in with our Australia trees. So let's do that, rotate it this way. There we go. So that should help frame it a little bit. Definitely from this view. We have a nice frame now. Is that tree really that big? No, I just completely put it above ground. So let's go back in. I see. We use trees as bushes over here. That was the problem. So I'm gonna grab, that should be okay. We just need to make sure that we kind of sink it down enough. So let's have that come in here, and then we need to sink it to about there. So let's pull these in. There we go. So that will sort of work as that sort of backdrop. Because I mean, doesn't that just look amazing? That's a really nice backdrop. Very cool. Where are the cassowaries? What are they doing? Okay, so we need to put some enrichment in for them. So let's go in here to food enrichment. We have that. Let's do the slow feeder as well. Let's put the slow feeder in. Put it in right there. And then toys. We can put some of these scent markers in. I like to kind of squeeze them into where there's plants like this. So we'll squeeze a few of those in there. I think we'll also put some in sort of this area and maybe over here. They like this little thing. So let's put this over here. So they can come play with this thing. Rubber ducky, maybe not. Let's maybe put the little small ball in for them to play with. Put it maybe over here as well. And we have a sprinkler over here. It's kind of interesting. I don't think we'll put a sprinkler in this habitat. Is that the cassowary that just made that noise? Did you hear that? Terrifying. Could you imagine hearing that in real life? They're kind of cool. Is this our male? That's our female, Tarny. And then our male, Tarka. Tarny and Tarka. Horny Dorka. I like that. Cool. Okay, let's put in some information. I think we do need to maybe... Do you think we would need to do a gate here? Probably. I wouldn't want to do a gate here, but I know that people are stupid. So let's probably just put in like a loose little gate to sort of stop parents from throwing their kids into the cassowary habitat and then causing my cassowaries to die. Because I don't know if everybody heard about the... what was it? A walrus? Or sea lion? Seal? What was it? In Norway. Layla? It was I think it was a walrus that came down from the Arctic and was hanging out in Norway for a while, just messing with people's boats and shit, and just hanging out and just sunbathing, not really bothering anybody, but Norway officials kept telling people to stay away from her because it's dangerous, and nobody fucking listened, so they put her down. They euthanized her because the Norwegian people just wouldn't fucking listen, and so the animal had to die. Because that makes complete sense. This just happened like 2 days ago. So upsetting. It was something like that. I think it was a walrus. I have to look it up now because I'm angry. That I can't remember. Get out of my face. Let's see. Norway. Walrus? It is a walrus. Okay. Freya the walrus. Showed up in Norway and now she's dead. She was 1,300 pounds. She sunk multiple ships. But most of the boating people didn't really mind her being around. They were just kind of like, she was just existing while they were like fishing and doing all their stuff, which was kind of cool. But she can be dangerous. I mean, it's a walrus. They're 1,300 pounds. And they sleep something like, what is it? Like 16 hours a day. And people kept literally standing there in front of her, like while she was sleeping on these rocks and stuff. And waking her up, and basically they were like, she could eventually, like, there's no what, you looked it up? You looked at her picture? Yeah, stop, it's gonna make me sad, because, like, there's a picture somewhere where you can see all the people staring at her. Yeah. Stop!
She's so cute!
She's dead now!
I know.
She's dead now. They euthanized her because people can't stay away. There's a picture, do you remember when we were streaming it, streaming Planet Zoo a while ago, and all those people were standing in front of that gazelle? Mm-hmm. Or the antelope, and I was just like, that's so weird the way they're standing in front of that. There's pictures that that's basically what people were doing with this walrus. They were just like standing around it, and they just wouldn't leave. They would just go there and they would stare at it. Here's like a picture. Yeah, here's like a picture of like people just standing there, staring at her. And they would just go there and stare at her. And she, like, couldn't sleep, obviously, because there's so many people around taking pictures and all that stuff. And the Norwegian government was like, can everybody get away from the walrus? Please leave her alone, or she could attack us. And then people wouldn't listen, so they put the walrus down. And plenty of people were like, just move the walrus. And they're like, we can't move the walrus. It's expensive, and she's 1,300 pounds. And there were private companies that were like, we'll move the walrus for you. Just give us permission to move this walrus. And they were like, no, she's actually euthanized. And they killed her. Even though plenty of people said they'll move her. Private zoos and stuff were like, we'll move her. And they were like, no.
She was like Reginald.
I'm so angry about it. There's very few things that I am, I guess, radical about. That's one of those things. Can't have nice things, ever. And let me put this little one there. There we go. So there, nobody, my cassowaries are not getting euthanized, so I'm putting gates. Look at them, hanging out. They're terrifying. I don't like you anymore. Why is this floating? Oh my god, they sit like cats. Let me lower this down to the ground. Look, he's sitting. Gotta get a screenshot of that. Oh, and you stood up. Thank you. Where's the other one? They're kind of creepy. Look at them. They're like ostriches, but like not. Ostrichi. Let me grab some of these covers. Okay, where should we put a cover? Let's put one over here. And one over here. There we go. And I think we need to change these. Because right now it's talking about the dole. We want to talk about the cassowary. There we go. And then I'm just going to grab these information boards. I'm going to throw a few of these in. Just going to put one here and one in the middle of this one. Okay, let me just change this out. There we go. Informationals done. Okay. And I think we'll just put a few benches down, right? Maybe that will help. Get people to come over here. Let's see, benches. Let's get some benches. I think we're using this one, but let's make it orange. I don't know how close this path actually is. It's doing that thing again. Yeah, this path actually doesn't get that close. Oh, we can put one there. Can I put one? I'll put one there. And can we get one over here? I feel like over here we need one. Let's put one right there. And there. That works. We can come and sit and observe. But that, other than the roof, that's pretty much that. What we did not do is an information.
It says about the previous year, another walrus they named Wally spent about 6 weeks off the coast of southwest England.
Yeah.
And he kept sinking boats because he just wanted to lay on something. So
yeah.
Instead of killing him or relocating him, they just made a platform that he laid on.
Yeah, well, that was another thing.
It also said Freya had been going around to different countries for 2 years.
They said that what are they called? It's like scientists, people who study marine biologists and stuff like that, were saying that she would have left. She would have left if
she never stayed around too long.
Yeah, they said that
she'd been there before but left.
Yeah, they said that based on how people were interacting with her and how stressed out she was, because the only reason she would climb on boats is to sunbathe, and if she couldn't actually find a place to sunbathe, she would have just left. If they would have just gave her like 2 or so weeks, she probably would have left, they said. But Norway was like, nah, fam. Is it Norway? Yeah. They were like, nah, we're euthanizing her, and they fucking put her down. Makes me so angry. Okay, let's put a roof on this thing. We did not put a space for their little TED Talks. I keep calling them TED Talks, whatever they are. What are they called? The animal talks. I keep calling them TED Talks. Where could we put that? Maybe we can kind of squeeze it back here. This might be nice. If we squeeze it back in here, let me go in here and see. So that's that rock there. Okay, so that is actually above there. Okay, so this might work. Let me clear out some of these rocks. Like that. then what we could do is sort of like a platform. Yeah, let's do that. Let me go in here. Let me grab... We have to check the route. We have to check the path work. So let me grab this wall. I'm going to duplicate this. Put it up there. We're going to separate this from the building. Why did you just dump food on the floor like that instead of putting it in any of the feeders that I paid money to put down? So align to grid. I'm going to select this grid. Can we put this grid in? No. Okay, so it's because this needs to be up higher a little bit. So I'm going to raise it up to like there. Let's align that grid. Will we place? Okay, so now we can place them. Can we place here? Looks like we can place pretty much anywhere. Perfect. So let's go grab our path. What is our elevated path? It's this parquet path. Okay. And we're just going to kind of fill this up. I think that is where the actual seating will be. And then this is going to come just this way. And I'm just going to change this actually. Like that. And then this is going to go down. That is perfect. And that will just connect into there. And guests can just kind of scale up these little stairs here if they want to go learn about the cassowary. I'm going to get rid of some of these trees. This one, I think we can push like that. There we go. And those rocks there just need to go down a smidge. There we go. So let's, what I want to do is, let me go back to paths. I want to turn on railing for elevated paths. And I want to put some railing on this. Because the building's going to start there. I'm going to delete that. We're going to go into this building. I'm going to try and figure out how to duplicate this, because what I want to do is, let's use these glass pieces I made here. We should be able to put like a nice glass wall in there. Like that. I feel bad for the cassowaries. Nobody has even come to visit them yet. It's kind of sad. Let's put that there. Get rid of these concrete pieces. There we go. Okay, what can we do to clean this chaos up? Get rid of these. And I'm gonna pull this up. So Control X. Pull it up like that. We'll do the same thing over here. There we go. Now we're just gonna use these plain walls. There we go. Put these. I'm just gonna fill in, I guess, this whole thing. Like that. We'll put a door there. I think we'll put another glass piece there. There we go. Just to make this a really nice visible observation place. So they'll come in here, they can look down, see them. It's pretty cool. And let's put in, let me grab these walls really quick. I'm gonna have the education boards, education talk here. So I want to do sort of like a little hallway sort of thing. I think I'm gonna close that off. And then let's go get a door. I want this one. Duplicate that. This door is gonna go here. Nice. I think that works. And then, okay, sorry, I was just thinking. Let me go to the facilities and we're gonna grab our TED Talk, put it in here. There we go. Let's put these on, which, let me make sure they're orange. And snap and attach to position. Put those in like that. Nice. So that is our TED Talk area. And let's just get some habitat information signs. We'll put that there, and maybe we'll put some align to surface. Put one there, and then maybe over here as well. And just make sure those say cassowary. Southern cassowary. There we go. So people will come up here and get some good information about the cassowaries. Let's just do the roof really quick, which I think I'm just gonna do a simple arch roof. Let me grab this one. So usually these roof pieces are what mess up my buildings because the grid will go to 0 and then it'll be impossible. So let's just do that. And then we need this piece. Okay. That sucks. I'm not sure what we're gonna do in the middle. I don't have a flat roof piece, so let's go there, and then I'm gonna go check for a flat roof piece. Here we go. So let's throw these in. There we go. Just a simple little roof. Okay. We just need to organize the TED Talk. So let's squeeze into this building. All right, so this one, let's link these seats. We'll select the cassowary, and we need to hire an educator. So I'm gonna actually hire 2. I think that was the 2 I hired. Let's go to work zones and see who's not in a work zone. These 3 educators idle. Okay, so let's put all of them in the Australia work zone. And now this should be functioning. Let me change let's do August. No educator assigned. I'm also going to record a second member should be able to access it. Can you not access this? It seems pretty accessible if you ask me. Do we need to add it to the work zone? Yes. Okay. Let me shift click this whole area to make sure everything is attached. Okay. Will that work now? Awesome, it is functioning. Cool, and that will be in August, which right now it is March. Cool, so that is the cassowary done. I don't want to brag, but that was probably one of the fastest habitats I've built. It took me an hour and a half. Who else do we have to do? Saltwater crocodiles. We also need to do a restaurant, a park entrance. We need to do this train station, which, wow, look at that line. Maybe we should raise these prices so that we don't have too many people standing in line. Entrance cost $10. Let's do 20. Are there people waiting in line at that one as well? Alright, so we'll do that 20. And see if that will reduce the lines, because we don't have a lot of people walking around the zoo because everybody's waiting in line, so I'm going to raise those prices so we don't have that problem. Alright. So I guess what we'll do for the rest of the stream, I'm going to do a restaurant here. I'm going to select all this. We'll delete that because we should have a spare one over here. Perfect. So now that building is finished. Let me see. I think this needs to be lower. Yeah, like that. There we go. It's kind of a nice spot. I mean, it's like completely barren over here, but what we can maybe do to sort of fix some of that is some vista points. If I throw in a few vista points, we might see a few more people coming over here. So I'm gonna put a vista point. I'd like to put them over here, but these paths aren't actually... Okay, we're just gonna leave it. I don't mind it being completely barren. I think if we increase our guest count, we might see a few more people come in, although the game might get a little bit more laggy. But let me go into game. Guest settings. Right now we're at 1500. Maybe we can do 2000. All right. Let's see if we get a few more people in the zoo now. So we have 2 entrances now, so I kind of got to sit like this now to see where people are coming in. So let's see. If we see people coming into the zoo. Yeah, it says people are coming in. It looks like they're mostly coming in from over here. But not too many. I think 2,000 is a good number. I see quite a few people coming in from over here. Yeah, let's see where these people are going. Where are you guys heading? Heading to this habitat. Koalas. We should probably go through and rename the habitats just to make sure they're good. So this is the koala. Koala habitat. We have the cassowaries, which I need to go in here and grab the door. Cassowary. And we have... What are these? Are these the dingoes? Yes. Dingo habitat. Right next to them is the dhole habitat. Oh, look at them all. Alright, this is dhole. And kangaroo. Ooh. Okay. Kangaroo. How did I name the wrong habitat? Oh, I don't know, must have just been a glitch. That way we can actually select people and see where they're heading. So where are you heading? They're going to see the kangaroos. They're going to a Vista Point. They're going to see the frogs. They're going to see the deer. They're going to the Everglades habitat. They're going to see the koalas. They're going to get on the train. They're going to see the moose and the beavers. And they're going to Pizza Pen. So unfortunately, not too many people want to go see our cassowary. But that is okay. I don't mind this being sort of a quiet section of the zoo. Maybe not a lot of people head over here. Let's see if we can go find a really nice Australia themed restaurant. I'm gonna get rid of this and this. We can try and squeeze that restaurant in there somewhere. Maybe. Let's go to blueprints. I'm gonna go to... Let's go to the... I'm gonna go to the Steam Workshop. You guys won't be able to see it on... Oh, man. On the screen. I'm gonna see if I can find an Australia-themed restaurant. I think that would be really cool. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do Australia restaurant. I don't actually know if that's how you spell restaurant. Outback. Yeah, basically. I'm gonna see if we have an Outback. Australia restaurant, and let's sort this by most popular. Okay, let's see what we have. Ooh, Inala Australia House. Has a cafe, a gift shop. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'm gonna grab it. Desert Zoo entrance. Let's grab that as well. Modern gift shop. Oasis coffee house. I'm gonna grab that as well. Meerkat restaurant. Modern Australia vending machine. Outdoor restaurant, cosmetic restaurant. Can I sort this? Ooh, I can say that it requires the DLC. Can I actually select like restaurant on the side here, or is that still not an option? It's still not technically an option. So you said my favorite thing is knowing that England has American themed diners with burgers and fries that are themed like the 50s. They do? That's kind of cute. They're probably like, let's go have an authentic American dinner.
Seriously, it's like us with Mexican restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And Mexicans are probably like, what?
Okay, let's go look at what we just grabbed. So I'm gonna go into blueprints, not my blueprints, Steam Workshop. And let's see if we can find these restaurants. So, I have a lot of stuff, so I gotta dig through it. I also got an Australian entrance. Let's see. What is that? Elephant house. Oh, cool. Saltwater crocodile habitat. Sorry, I'm gonna pull this up because we're supposed to build saltwater crocodiles. Probably should have paused the game. Whoa. That is super cool. Where is the front? What does that say? Step 1. Lower the habitat to ground level. Hide me. Ground level. Step 2. Lay down the path by starting at the path indicating by the first arrow. Use the white arrow first, followed by the blue one. Place the water according to the water level indicator, and then delete this scenery group. Can I sneak in here? Boop. Whoa. Ooh, so that's where the path goes, so they can go down under the water. This is really the only amount of space the saltwater crocodiles need? I feel like they would need a lot more space than that, no? Dude, do we want to just use this? Because this is really nice. How would you feel about me using somebody else's habitat?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as you don't say it's yours.
Oh, no. This is beautiful, though. Look at it. Let me try and place it. Where would be a good spot for this?
Maybe name it after them.
Name it after what?
The name of the habitat.
It's, already named something. Let me see if it would look good, like, kind of squeezed in here. So we gotta hide that. Okay. It's annoying that they put that in the front like that, but... Let me see, if I put that there... Okay. So ground level, we gotta hide that. Let me scoot it this way. And we can always adjust these paths. These paths aren't permanent. So I think like something like that would be kind of cool. So you walk up on it. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at the paths and trying to figure out how it was all working. I like got super focused there for a second. Okay, so lower it down, doing that. So it says lay down the path by starting following the arrows. Use the white. I think we're supposed to use the white arrows first and then the blue. Terrain malfunction failed. So, I think what I need to do is get rid of some of these paths. I think I'm gonna keep that because that's definitely where that path is going. We can get rid of all this. Yeah, that needs to go there. So we'll do that. I think I'll get rid of this just for now to help us with placing the actual habitat. We'll do that. We can delete that really quick. So let me place, go to blueprints. Where'd that habitat go? Saltwater crocs. There we go. Okay, so I think if we sort of tuck this in here, I think that would be a good spot. So let's lower that down. Ground level. Sort of tuck it around that thing. So you can go sort of around there. Let's do that. Terrain modification failure. Why is it doing that? Maybe it has to do with that. Let's get it away from that building. Terrain modification failure. Is there a door? There is, but it's completely fine on the ground, so I'm not quite sure what our modification error is being affected by. Raise this a little bit. Oops. So that is right where that needs to be. Terrain modification. There's nothing here that should be affecting terrain modification. Oh! It placed. Okay. Let's give it a sec to think. There we go. Let's see what that looks like on the inside. Ooh. Very cool. Okay, so it wants us to place the white paths first. So let's go grab our indoor path. Okay. Now we need to follow the arrows. Now this is outdoor path. Okay, let's turn off railing. I think I'm gonna redo this path a little bit. So this is where we start. I think I need to still go a little bit lower. Maybe this needs to be a little bigger. Yeah, let's try this size. Okay, let me try bring this from like here. I think we'll have it kind of head across this way like this, and then maybe head across like that. So we'll have let me make that smaller. There we go. We'll do that. Okay, we'll do that. That works. And then we need to go down. Obstructed by what? I'm not quite sure how they managed this. Let's try different height elevation, maybe? I want that to go down. Ooh, there we go. So that's that. Now we need to get over there. There we go. This should head out there. Let me do curved slopes. That might help a little bit. Okay, and then we'll lower the elevation height. I guess that doesn't really change that much. Terrain too uneven for placement. There we go. So now we can get down there. All the way around and back up. We just need this to connect now to out here. There we go. Trying to do these stupid freaking paths. They're pissing me off. I can't even. I don't even know what to say. Okay. I think we finally got something. We got something. Okay, so now the paths are in. They're not perfect at all, but people can go up and down, and that's all that matters. We just need to get the path out this back here. So let's see. Can we get this to... Okay. Okay. Maybe if I lift this off the ground just a little bit. Oh. That's how that's gonna be. And actually, can I make this path instead? I'm gonna have that go like right there. There we go. There we go. Those paths are in. Now we just need to add the water. God forbid if it doesn't work. Water level. Okay. So that works. And I'm pretty sure this is just the outside area, which we can do a little bit of like some outdoor area. This is sort of just like an indoor observatory kind of thing. So we did that. It says lay down the paths by starting at the path level indicator and following the arrows. Use the white arrows first and then followed by the blue ones. Then we can delete that. Nice. Very nice. I think what we'll do, I feel like this isn't supposed to be like this. Just throw these together really quick. I think we'll have sort of an outdoor area maybe back here. Just as I don't feel like this, there's no way that this is big enough. How big did they make this? Yeah, it's all that, which comes out to be how? Yeah, see, it says it's 17,000 square feet, but that's not true. Because it's only up to here that they're allowed. So like all this area back here that the path, like all this, we can get rid of. So let's get rid of all that. And then this will go let's have it go like around here. There, and then up to this water piece. There. Okay, so now, is that all like, yeah, so that's probably more realistically this area, which is 6,500 square feet. Let's go see how much space the saltwater crocs need. Oh, they're right there. Which they want to live, one male, one female, so 2 of them. Oh, yeah, so they can fit in here comfortably and enjoy it, because they only need about 2,800 square feet, so it's actually twice as big as they'll need. So let's go to the market. We're gonna grab 2 of them. I think this will be our female, and our male, we'll grab this one, and we can send these 2 guys to the zoo. Oh, no, path. Yes, you're right. Staff path. Okay, let me maybe have this path kind of have it do something like that. Maybe we can do some foliage in there. Okay, now we can bring these. There we go. Let's just make sure this is part of the work zone. There we go. And then we just need to connect this path up to the rest of the zoo. So let's have this. Can I undo that? I'll smooth all that out. And then I'm gonna have this go there. Let's have it just sort of let's have this one go there. We go. So that's how all that is connected. Then we can have this one do something like that. This one, we'll have it do that. We'll do that. There we go. And maybe we'll do some paths like this to sort of help people cut corners. Yeah, we'll just do a little one there and that should be fine. We can just put some trees in there, maybe do some gardening in there. But I'm gonna play the game so we can get our saltwater crocodiles in. Little laggy. I just want to wait until they throw them in. They're probably gonna look so big in here since this habitat seems so small, but I guess it's just because like all the other habitats I've been building have been like way too big. Like everything it'll be like, oh, you only need 1,500 square feet, and I'm like, oh, 30,000. So here comes our saltwater crocodile. Nice. Nice. Dia. Hi, Dia. Now where... I want to go down here and see what this looks like. That's super cool. Oh, here comes our other one. This should be our male coming in. Yes. I think I'm gonna get another one. I think I'm just gonna get another female. I just want to get another female in here. Let's see what that looks like. Alright. So that is basically our back border of the Australia area, and then we'll put our platypus sort of over here. That's pretty much the Australia area almost completed. What I need to do though is I'm going to get some trees in here. Actually, I'm just going to copy this little pod here. Let me try and find where this needs to be on the ground. There. And we're going to squeeze that in here. I'm gonna grab these trees. Good Lord, here they come. They say deep down, saltwater crocodiles. And that looks super cool. Definitely. We got a third one. I don't know where she is though. But maybe she'll show up eventually. Hopefully. I'm gonna grab some of these trees back here to fill out the other side of that habitat. Come over here and do this. I'm gonna move this. There we go. Oh my God. Nice. Okay. So let me grab this path here. It is going to continue on. But at some point it's going to transition into the Africa area. I'm just gonna connect these up. Yeah, I'm gonna connect those up like that. There we go. So I think those connecting up like that. Yeah. We do some of these trees over here as well. There we go. Close that off there. We do have that space there. I'm not sure what we'll do with that. I think this space here will just kind of round off. It's like the end of the zoo. And that's where our entrance will be. Which I did download an entrance. Let's go look at that blueprint. Let's see. We totally got distracted by that saltwater crocodile. I got a grizzly bear. And I got an Australia themed entrance. Got an Australia entrance and I got a few restaurants. So I'm trying to find those. Modern restaurant. Oh, this is one of those restaurants I got. This is quite a lot of pieces. And I don't even think it's an actual usable restaurant. No. It's not. Phoenix Zoo, pizza restaurant. Restaurant. La Mer. I think I saved that for the aquatics area. What is this? Tropical Zoo Restaurant. Lemur's Cafe. That's pretty cool. That is very cool. What is this? Visitor center. Zoo entrance. Okay. Let me search entrance. Okay, that did not narrow it down. Entrance. Okay, where is our Australia entrance? I swear I clicked to subscribe to that. Welcome to Planet Zoo. Yosemite Valley entrance. Let's see how big this is. Ooh, that's quite large. Yeah, that may be a little too big to fit over here. Zoo entrance. This could work. This is a cute one. Yeah, I thought I got a restaurant in Australia, but Australia entrance, what is this? Whoa. Whoa. I'm not quite sure what that is. Underground. Pizza. Well, I guess not. Beaver. No, I don't want beaver stuff. Okay, well, I'm just gonna probably download an entrance to plop in because I feel like that'd be the easiest thing to do. And then I'll also go and find a restaurant that's an actual restaurant and not one that's just like a prop. We have about 20 minutes left. I don't want to start something new with only 20 minutes left because we wouldn't really be able to get something done in that time. So I think we'll go ahead and wrap up for today. Let me switch over to the chatting screen. Okay, and let's grab the baby. Come here. Come here. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up the stream with the baby. Hi, baby. How you doing? So I'm not quite sure when we'll be streaming again since the semester is going to start on Monday, which is the 22nd for me. This is my last semester and I have 13 credit hours. I'm also going to be the president of the geology club, so it's a lot of work. I'm also doing an LA position, which doesn't really take up too much time, but it does take up time. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out what my streaming schedule is going to be during the school year. As of right now, I don't know if I'm able to find time to stream. It'll probably only be like a once a week stream. I'm not quite sure which game we would be playing. I'm gonna try and figure out if it's possible to stream twice a week at least for like the first month or so of school before things kind of start getting really kind of stressful. But when I figure that all out, I'm gonna try and figure it out by this weekend. I'm gonna post it on Twitter. Realistically, what will probably happen is I'm gonna attempt to stream probably twice a week for the first month or so of school, and then when classes start picking up, maybe once a week, and then probably around October time, I probably won't be able to stream at all just because I know me and I know that I'm gonna get really far behind in my homework and stuff, and seeing as it's my last semester, I do not want to fail any classes. So yeah, make sure to keep a lookout on my Twitter to see my streaming schedule if I do post one. If I stream and you aren't able to be there during the school semester, because it might be just kind of whenever I'm available, not necessarily a scheduled time. If you ever miss one of those streams, they will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, and they usually stay below the stream for about a week, I think, in the VODs, so you can always watch it there. But yeah, for any of you going back to school, I hope you have a really great return to school. If you are heading off to school, like to college or something, I hope you have a really great freshman year. If you're heading back to high school, RIP. But hopefully that finishes soon. But for everybody else, I hope you have a great rest of your summer as they wrap up. And to everybody else, I wish you all the best. And goodbye. Bye, guys.